Hey everybody, it's Marianne from the New York City Organization of Public Service Retirees. It is almost midnight, and Michelle and I are super tired. As you could tell, we've been up since about 6, 7 o'clock this morning. We were down at City Hall by 8, and that was a rather crazy long day. But it's a testament to something, that when you know that someone did you wrong, and you do whatever it is that you can do to stand up for yourself. And the majority of the people that you talk to, all of you, have the same feeling that this isn't right. But together, collectively, you get together, man, can you move mountains. So you lined up at City Hall. They called unmarked police to try to corral us, and then no one wanted to talk to us. They're like, you do it. I'm like, you want me to corral my own people? Okay. Push them against the wall. Great. I'm going to manhandle a bunch of senior citizens. Give me a break. But we all did line up, but there was just so many of us that we overfilled the City Hall chambers. And they had to whisk me and Michelle inside to start the press conference. And I kept saying, but all my people are outside. You got to go get my people. So our government liaisons had secured you to go across the street. And most of those, I guess this is about just about everybody that was outside, went across into 250 Broadway. So I want to say thank you for having patience. And I'm sorry if you didn't get inside or get into the chambers. That definitely was, we have not done anything like this in over 20 years. So I can only tell you, I am so sorry that you did not get in, but you were always on our mind, and you can ask all of our people, because we kept saying you got to go get my people. And I kept wanting to run outside and come and get you. So know that you were still with us, and we know that you could watch, and we know that your testimony was being submitted, and then little by little you were coming over as people were leaving. So thank you for hanging around. I do want you to know, though, that the last of us left, and it was about 9 o'clock tonight. It was a long day. I'm dying to see the numbers of people that actually did testify, because even when they called the list of all the rest of the people that hadn't yet spoken but had signed up, I mean, there was still a lot of names of people that wanted to testify. So hopefully, if you're hearing this message and you didn't get to testify and you want your testimony heard, you have 72 hours to put your testimony into the link, and I'll put it in this video. To upload your information to the city council, okay? So don't worry, you're still able to get your information in there. Also, like we've always said, block off the 19th, because I do believe we are going to need to be back here. So I know Carmen De La Rosa said to us today that she didn't know if this was going to a vote on the 19th, but I'm just telling you, block it off on your calendar, because I don't want you to tell me that you didn't hear about it you heard about it last minute and you couldn't be there. And we'll see that if the next time this happens, if the 19th is going to happen, then we'll make sure that we have advance notice that if you don't get in right away, that there is an availability to get you across the street, okay? So that said, I want to go take a shower and go to bed, but I want to say thank you to all of you for coming out and for standing together and for speaking your mind and for remaining polite and kind and always trying to let the council know exactly what your life is like as a senior, retired New York City employee in this situation. I also want to thank Mr. Potter. Sorry, my brain is so tired. Mr. Potter, and also Mr. Farrell from RPEA. So Ed Farrell is dealing with retiree issues just like we are on a state level. Thank you for coming out. I believe AARP also testified. We heard them today, so thank you to AARP. And Mr. Potter, thank you for sitting on the panel with Michelle and myself today so that they can hear from you firsthand. I I hope to God that I don't have to ask you to come back if they're forcing us into an MA plan, so that you could actually tell the true horror stories of what they're doing to us. Let's hope that we've squashed this thing going into the future. And then we need to make sure that we all work together, because you have a lot of angry seniors behind you this time that can tell you, don't do this to the federal government. They need to get rid of this auto enrollment rule and fix these plans, or they just need to get rid of them. So I look forward to working with you as well. So everybody, thank you. Have a wonderful evening. And feel free to post up some of your photos or videos that you have up online, and so that we could all see from your perspective what today looked like. Don't forget, upload your testimony into the City Council website. Have a great night. We love you guys.